Otherwise, normally it's a matter of like me building a relationship with someone, me obviously liking their art to begin with, but then if I feel it enough, then I'll go out of my way to get to know them. And then I also definitely look at like, are they consistent? Are they progressive? Are they continually working? Or are they just some guy that randomly, oh, I did a cool piece of art? It's never about that. Like, I want to work with people who are serious about what they're doing. They're passionate, you know? So, because I know I am about what I do.
That was Mike Zabrowski, also known as June 22, who, along with F Plus Galleries creator Micah Kirsch, held and curated the Cut Paste closing reception, an art exhibit located in the downtown Santa Ana Arts District that was open to the public and featured the art and attendance of a few of June's favorite collage artists.
Today we have the closing show for Cut Paste. Like you said, it's a art, collage, and tape art show. So we have myself who collage, I use tape, I use magazine clippings. We have Justin Angelos, very prolific collage artist. I've never seen any collage work like his, and I had to have him come. Emily Oy, who's a designer for Volcom, amazing collage, a lot of fashion, animal, and just like very forward, very progressive. And then No Curves, his name is Gio, but he's an Italian artist from Milan. And someone who contacted me many months back, enjoyed my work, and we started corresponding. And so I thought, hey, you know, do you want to send some work for the show? So here we go, he's here.
I had kind of a collage element in my work, but in the last probably 4 or 5 years, I've really kind of hit the collage thing hard, and I'm trying to do something different with paper. I think these days you see a lot of people getting back into doing collage work, and they seem to, you know, take a few elements and put them together. But my idea is to kind of go crazy with it and add a lot of layers and really go deep.
All of the artists who had their work on display showcased a unique individual style, rooted in their upbringing, personal taste, and experience.
I've always been inspired by Native Americans. My dad, when I was younger, taught me a lot about Native American culture and history, and like he totally was into their spirituality so much. And I go home now and he's like whipping out the peace pipe, like smoking a peace pipe. My dad's a hippie, so just kind of like my stuff always kind of somehow turns Native American.
While the creative types tend to make it look easy, the cut and paste style of art is very time consuming. Each artist, regardless of their personal aesthetic, made one thing clear, that as the name suggests, there's a whole lot of cutting going on.
You should see my living room when I do this. Like, I have tables and there are gazillions of pieces.
I spend hours going through magazines and looking for color and shape and pattern.
Like little arms and legs cut out here, little triangle, like colors everywhere.
A lot of times I'll sit and cut for days and days and days before I actually do a piece.
Organizing all that chaos into an aesthetic understanding of where the eye flows.
While this exhibition showcased progressive, contemporary collage and tape art from the 4 prolific artists, the evening also included a raffle of original art and limited prints, as well as the official screening of Stoopdown Films' presentation, The Rants, directed by Federico Medina.
Satan, yeah, nigga, the devil. They think I'm a fucking werewolf. I'm a fire OG. I'm like, damn. They don't even trust me to drink and drive. Fire OG. I've been drinking long enough. I can drive when I drink.
Love is how you
Who the fuck am I to say?
You know, all I gotta do is believe in Jesus.
They call that I am that I am.
In talking with Emily, June, Justin, and Federico, it became evident, wherever there is inspiration, creation will soon follow.
You see this piece over here, it's kind of fun. It's old school Big Mac from like a 70s magazine. And then you have the woman's arms and legs here, and she's kind of floating. And the title of the piece is Eat Me. And you know, we're a fast food culture. And I just really connected with this and thought, hey, this would be cool to see like the floating spiky cheeseburger, you know, along with the women's legs and stuff, like the desires of our culture right here in one piece. You know what I'm saying?
My gosh, it inspired me leaps and bounds. Like growing up in Ohio, like you're exposed to music and art for sure at a certain level, but when I moved to California, it was like an explosion of that, like times a million, like so much everywhere.
Kind of have a saying that I'll tag with a lot of my work on the internet, and it's keep cutting.
I change